Welcome back. The first round of absentee ballots hitting mailboxes this weekend. On the front lines of it all, local election officials charged with ensuring the integrity of the state's elections.
And now the bipartisan plea to voters to trust the process. Here now, Milwaukee Election Commission Executive Director Paulina Gutierrez and Washington County Clerk Ashley Reichard. Thanks both for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
I want to first start just with some news of the day nationally that has developed. The FBI came out and said they were investigating envelopes sent to election officials across the country that included a white powdery substance. None appear to have been sent to officials in Wisconsin. I'm just curious, though, broadly, like, where is your radar at in terms of threats like that, and what precautions have you put in place as we look ahead to Election Day?
Yes. So in July, we actually held 6 different training sessions and worked with our local law enforcement teams to train our municipal clerks on election security. And regarding the specific situation, we actually did share this information out with all of our local municipalities as soon as we did receive that, along with local law enforcement, so that they were aware as well. I think that is powerful, just being able to share that information so everyone is aware, you know, and can be proactive.
Paulina, how big of a deal is this on your radar?
Yeah, similar to Ashley, we had received word earlier in the year that these could be a reality for many election officials. And so we partnered with the Milwaukee Fire Department and Police Department, and our federal partners as well has been great. The fire department trained us on how to use Narcan. We have Narcan in our city hall and also at our central, typically where central count occurs. And, you know, just getting staff prepped and having them remain vigilant is so critical, and we have an area where we open mail now, so we're doing what we can to prepare.
Ahead of Election Day recently, some state and local election officials issued a warning, concerns surrounding the U.S. Postal Service and processing and mail, saying that the country's mail system could disenfranchise voters with mail-in ballots. Paulina, should voters trust the mail system if they put their absentee ballot in the mail and send it to you?
Yes, I mean, we work really closely with the post office, but we do encourage voters that if you are less than a week out from the election, that you definitely need to either drop it off at one of our 15 drop boxes here in the city of Milwaukee or at any of our early voting centers as well.
Ashley, you're coming from a Republican county. What are you telling Republican voters who may already be skeptical of mail-in voting when they hear stuff like this from election officials?
Right. So there are checks and balances in place, so if an individual does choose to utilize the Postal Service to send their absentee ballot back in, they can track that actually right on the MyVote website. If an individual receives their absentee ballot by mail and does not want to mail it back to their municipal clerk, we in Washington County actually funded an initiative with our election integrity package that extends voting hours, and we actually have every single municipality participating. We have, however, you know, throughout my campaign this summer and knocking on thousands of doors and talking to our constituents, have heard issues or concerns regarding drop boxes. So that's been a hot topic in Washington County. So we actually, in hearing that and listening to our constituents, are bringing forward another package, election integrity package, where we'll be promoting the funding for cameras at Dropbox sites.
I know in Milwaukee County, the drop boxes are back and secured, monitored with that, with surveillance cameras. For both of you, should these drop boxes be used and should they be trusted?
I would say definitely yes. So the city of Milwaukee, we have drop boxes. They start, I think it's October 13th, and then we pick them up throughout the day, multiple pickups, so that we ensure that there's a constant flow. As Ashley mentioned, ours are under 24-hour surveillance. They are located in central parts of the city at most of our libraries, so areas that are heavily monitored. You know, staff are out there. And there are specially created for Dropbox for voting, so they're secure. We especially train ballot courier teams that they have a chain of custody, and if there are issues or concerns, we can immediately access those cameras. And again, we've been having a lot of proactive conversations with our law enforcement partners to ensure that we are doing the best practices and giving them information and contacting them immediately if we need to.
As you both know, there's going to be a ton of attention on when do we see results on Election Day? When are results going to be in? Paulina, do you have any estimate yet on how many absentee ballots the city is going to have to process on Election night?
That's always a tough thing to get those estimates. But I will say, you know, we're not going to be as big as 2020, but the trends have been still higher than they were before 2020 in terms of people wanting to use the mail-in system. But for central count, I mean, by state law, we cannot open those ballots until Election Day. And so we are employing about 300 people. We train them, and we will work as quickly as we can. But at the end of the day, people can vote up until 8 p.m., and we need to count every eligible vote.
Republicans, they're really pushing right now to recruit hundreds of poll watchers across the state. Take me to election night and what that will look like, and what you're preparing, how you're preparing for that.
Yeah, definitely. So we're the city of Milwaukee. We're the largest city in the state of Wisconsin. So we do get a lot of observers. Many of them go to central count. We also have 180 polling locations, so we have observers there. And like I mentioned before, we invite observers. It's a transparent process. We love people to see democracy in action. And in my experience, when you have observers from both parties, they tend to work well together. And we may not agree on everything, but the discourse has been professional and has been fruitful. I mean, I have some observers that have been coming for years to central count, and they actually sometimes give me some really good insight and suggestions, and we've implemented some of it as a result of them being there. And so we really appreciate having them, but the reality is if they disrupt the process, they will be removed. And so we take that very seriously, that everyone has the right to vote without disruption, and we will instill that and protect our voters.
Ashley, you're preparing for watchers as well on election night?
Yes, we are, and actually during our trainings went over the process with observers and just being prepared for an influx come November, which is a positive. It's a positive to have people involved and interested in democracy. And so whether they're poll observers or election inspectors, poll workers, we want people involved. Education is powerful, and in restoring that faith in our processes regarding election practices.
An incredibly important conversation. We appreciate both of your time. Ashley Reichert, the Washington County Clerk, Paulina Gutierrez, the Milwaukee County Commission Executive Director. Thank you both so much for your time.
Thank you very
We
much.
appreciate it.
Up next, the RFK factor. This weekend, the state Supreme Court facing a big decision. Absentee ballots already out statewide. And now the state lawmaker who wants changes to the law, Representative Scott Krug, is here next.